All right, today we're going to be going over the Bafx products contact tachometer. If you have any questions we don't address in this video today, we can always be reached at info@bafxpro.com. That's info@bafxpro.com. So shoot us a message. Also, if you have any warranty issues you need to get in touch with us, we can be reached there as well. Otherwise, you can shoot us a message through the Amazon messaging system too. When you get your contact tachometer, inside the box, you should find an instruction manual, the contact tachometer, 2 AAA batteries, a linear speed wheel, which has a 1/8 inch slot for measuring speeds of wires and lines, the adapter tip for all your other tips, a 1/4 inch shaft adapter for measuring speeds of shafts, a 1/2 inch adapter, and a 1/4 inch tip adapter. Before you start using your contact tachometer, you're going to need to get the batteries installed. You'll notice on the back of the meter there is a small Phillips head screw. Just get that unscrewed, screwed. I'm not sure which is the proper term for that. I don't think there is a proper term for that. Get your AAA batteries installed in the back in the way that it shows the orientation in there. So let's see if I've got my contacts in here today. I can see that. I got those in there, so slide your cover back on and put your screw back on. Tighten that down, and you should be all set to start taking readings. The contact tachometer comes with a few different tips for measuring different types of rotating objects. It comes with a linear speed wheel for measuring linear speeds of things like conveyor belts or moving wire. It has a 1/8 inch slot built into it for measuring wire or rope speeds. So if you have a wire like this that's passing by and you want to know how fast it's going, you just slide that, set the wire there in that slot and take your reading. It also comes with a 1/4 inch hollow tip adapter, a 1/4 inch adapter, and a 1/2 inch adapter. To use any of these tips, you'll need the tip adapter, and you'll notice there is a small slot in one side. That small slot needs to go over the little post. Oops. I don't know if you can see it, the little post on the rotating shaft of the tachometer. Just slide it on like that. It can be a little tricky sometimes. And then put your tip adapter in like that and take your reading. The linear speed wheel adapter has that shaft adapter pretty much like built into it. So just slide that on there, line up the slot with that, and you're good to go to start taking your readings. These tips are pretty small, easily lost. We understand that, so we do have replacement sets available for purchase either on our website or on Amazon.com. If you're having trouble locating them, get in contact with us at info@bafxpro.com. We'll help point you in the right direction where they can be located and make sure that you get taken care of. All right, to turn your meter on, you're just going to press the center power button once. To turn it off, press and hold that center button until the screen turns off. When your meter is on, if you press the power button quickly once, you'll get your backlight display, which I really like. I pretty much use it all the time with backlight display on because I have terrible eyesight. And then to start taking a reading, you're going to press your reading button here once and you'll see the close switch to digits on the screen, and now you're in an active reading session. Once you've gotten your samples taken that you want, press the reading button one more time and it will close the session. So just for an example here, I have the 1/4 inch adapter tip on. I want to take speed readings of my drill here, my very dirty drill. So let's switch that up. I'm ready to take my readings, so I'm gonna place the tip on the drill there. I'm going to hit my reading button. Spin the drill, I'm done. So I'm going to press the session button one more time. And now that I have close on the screen, I can hit the mem or function button and get my maximum reading that happened during the session, minimum reading, the last reading that it took, and the average reading of the session. If you begin a new session, the readings from the previous session will clear out. You can also see your min, max, last, and average readings live in a session if you press that mem or function button while you're taking your readings. That can be a little tricky to do, so I recommend just taking your reading, then going back and hitting the mem button to see what your readings were. Also, if you had the meter set to RPM when you began taking your readings, it doesn't matter. It will convert it to feet per minute per minute, etc. Once you've ended the session. So now if I press and hold the mem button, I can change to meters per minute, feet per minute, or back to RPM as I want to see the different readings. Really, depending on what you're reading, I don't think you need to change it from those, but you can if you want to. So if you're reading a conveyor belt, you'd probably want it set to meters per minute or feet per minute. But if you're reading the rotations of the shaft, most likely you're just going to have it set to RPM or rotations per minute at all times, but you can change that after the fact and see the differences between feet and meters per minute or RPMs if you so choose. Automatic power off. This meter is equipped with an automatic off, so after a period of 1 minute of non-use, it will turn off. If you are doing something where you don't want that to happen, it can be disabled. To just disable that, when your meter is off before you start using it, you're going to press and hold the center power key until you see UOFF display on the screen. Now, once you see that UOFF display, release the power key, your meter will be turned on, and the automatic power off feature will be disabled for this session only. Once you turn the meter back off again, and then turn it on, the automatic power off will now be enabled again. So each time that you go to use the meter and you don't want that automatic off to turn on the meter by pressing and holding the power button rather than simply pressing the power button once. Calibration. We get asked sometimes if this is going to need calibration. No, it should not need to be calibrated. It's a very simple device, and it simply counts the rotations of the shaft to determine your readings. It's either counting or it's not counting properly. So if you think that you're getting improper readings from it, get in touch with us at info@bafxpro.com and we'll help get that replaced for you. All right, so that's about it for the contact tachometer. If you have any questions that we haven't addressed here in this video, feel free to reach out to us at any time. Our email address is info@bafxpro.com. That's info@bafxpro.com. It's also on the instruction manual as well. We do cover our meters with a 1-year product warranty, so if you have any problems, get in contact with us and we'll make sure you're taken care of. I hope you found this video helpful, and have a great day.